So welcome you for the today's session on quicksort using divide and conquer. The quicksort is a technique to sort complex list very quickly. Complex text very quickly, and then it will be handled by using a divide and conquer algorithmic strategy, and it will be handled using a choosing pivot element. Choosing pivot element have three different methods. First one is in choosing pivot as the first element as pivot element, and choosing pivot element randomly, and third one is choosing a pivot element as last element, or mid element, choosing the mid element as the pivot element. These are the three methods choosing a pivot element. Here we are going to discuss with the first element as a pivot element. So before move to the algorithm, I will explain the logic of the quicksort, okay, with an example. If we discuss the example, the algorithm should be easier to understand. Okay, so I will explain with an example. 5 3 1 9 8 2 and 4 7. So these are the elements we going to sort, and they write the index values of the elements 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, these are the index values of the given list array. Okay, so here we choose the first element as the pivot element. Okay, so here this will be taken as the, so this location pivot is equal to, assume pivot is equal to 5. So consider the array is the array values a. So here we take a two variables I and j. So initially I pointing a 0th location and j pointing a 7th location, j equal to 7. Okay, now we proceed the logic. Okay, now we compare the pivot element with the next element. Compare the pivot element with the immediate compare the pivot element with this next element, and also simultaneously comparing the last element with the pivot element in the first iteration. So I will write an iteration here, while a is an array name, a of I less than or equal to pivot. Pivot means I equal to I plus 1. Okay, the second loop, while a of j greater than or equal to pivot j equal to j minus 1. Okay, first start this iteration, next start this iteration. If it fail, next start this iteration. If it fails, then swap a of I. You can swap the a of I and a of j values. Okay, so we start here. First a of I. What is a of I value? 0. 0th location value, you have a value 5, that is compared with the pivot element, pivot value 5. 5 less than or equal to 5, condition true. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So now I incremented, I moves here. Okay, I pointing the location 1. Next again, now the value is 3, a of I, 3 less than or equal to pivot is 5. 3 less than or equal to 5, condition true. Again increment I value, I moves here. Okay, next compare the value of a of I is 1. 1 less than or equal to 5, condition true. Next increment I value by, I already increment I value 2, incremented as 3. Now I pointing here. So a of 3 have value 9. 9 less than or equal to 5. Condition fail. Condition fail. Move to the next statement. While a of j. What is j value here? J pointing the 7th location. A of 7 having the value 7. 7 is greater than or equal to 5. 7 is greater compared to 5. Condition true. Decrement j value. J value 7 decremented as 6. Now j moves here. Now a of 6 have value 4. 4 is greater than or equal to 5. Condition fail. Here also condition getting failed. Now what is current I value? I pointing the location 3. Current j value, j pointing location 3. So what are the values stored in a of 3 and a of 6 getting swapped? Okay. So now if we want to swap these two location values, the result is after swapping 5, 3, 1, instead of 9 we write it as 4, 8, 2, 9 and 7. Okay, again I start write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what is the current I where I pointing here? In third location, write the location of I and j pointing here. Next we start this iteration again. Again we start the iteration. So இது எப்போ complete ஆகும் அப்படின்னா I and j, I value greater than j அப்படி ஆகும்போது this getting terminated. These two loop getting terminated. So we need a outer loop for this whole statement. இதுக்கு outer loop நாம் ஒன்று எழுதியிருப்போம் அல்காரிதமில். Okay. I will give only check this condition. The condition check பண்ணுற மட்டும் சொல்கிறேன். இதுக்கு ஒரு outer loop இருக்கும். அந்த outer loop ஓட condition I greater than j, I less than j வரைக்கும் தான் அது execute ஆகும். When I value increase j value, it getting stopped. Okay, it getting stopped and finally we swap the I value with the pivot value. Okay, I will explain. Okay, now I pointing here. Now check a of I. What is a of I? A 4 less than or equal to pivot is 5. Now 4 condition true. Now I moved here. Okay, next 8 the fourth location have the value 8 is less than or equal to 5. Condition fail. Stop the loop. Next a of j pointing 6th location have the value 9 is greater than or equal to 5. Condition true. Decrement j value and moves here. Okay, now check 2 a of 2, that is a of 5 value 2 greater than or equal to 5. Condition fail. So stop. Now what is the current ith location? In the 4 and here 5. So you want to swap these two values. So again I write the new list. 5, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4. So we want to swap these locations. Okay, 2, 8, 9, 7. Okay, now I pointing the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I pointing the 4th location, j pointing a 5th location, right? Okay, now again we want to do the same process. In the process continue பண்ணோம்னா what is a of I value, a of 4 value 2 is less than or equal to pivot. Yes, true. Now I moved here. Next 8 less than or equal to 5. Condition failed. So stop the process. Next a of j have value 8 is greater than or equal to 5. Condition true. So decrement j value, j moved here. Okay, then 2 is greater than or equal to 5. Condition failed. So stop the process. Now j pointing the 4th location, I pointing 5th location. Okay, I value is incremented compared to j value. J value is 4, I value is 5 now. So I is greater. So stop the entire process. So what we do in 2 while loops, we stop the entire process and finally we have one statement called swap a of j comma pivot. A of j comma pivot. So a of j comma pivot means we can swap the jth location value with the pivot element. Then we can get 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 7. See, here in this situation, the pivot is moved to the mid of the list. So check here the values less than the pivot in the separate sublist, left sublist, and values greater than pivot in the right sublist. This is sublist 1 and sublist 2. See, we are going to apply the same process for this list and separately this list. Okay, you can get, finally you can get a sorted list. Whatever we done this time will be applied to, again we can take it as a separate list and choose the first element as pivot, and you can do the same process, take this value I and this value j, then do the same process. Again you can get sorted. Until you can get a sorted list, you can do the process. So here also this will be taken as a pivot element and I and j values and compare it. Okay, so the same process will be continued. This is the logic of the quicksort. Okay, next. So I will show the algorithm for the entire process. See here, this is the algorithm. Quicksort, array is passed as an argument, then write a description, input and output. So here, if L less than R, the L is the lowest index position in an array and R is the highest index position in an array. Okay, so check if L is less than R, you do the partition. If L is increased the R, you can stop the process. S implies partition of A comma L, that is A of L to R. Array is passed as an argument, then it will move the partition, call the partition. In that partition, what we discussed earlier, that will be done in partition method. So write a partition and partition description and input output, and then write P of, here assign the first element as a pivot element, that is I value assigned to 0, j values assigned to highest index position. Here repeat, this is a do statement like while A of j is greater than or equal to P. So what we discussed in earlier in the example, I is equal to I plus 1, A of j less than or equal to P, j is equal to j minus 1, then swap of A j values. So until this will be repeated until I less than or greater than or equal to I less than or equal to j. Okay, this will be repeated and this will be handled until I greater than or equal to j. If it reaches I value greater than j, you stop the process. Okay, after that finally swap the A of L comma j. A of L is nothing but a pivot comma A of j, what we discussed in the example earlier. Then finally return the j value. This is the explanation about the algorithm. So partition function, partition here. Okay, after that it will be moved here. Then quick of A comma here the partition return j. The j value is written here. So in the previous example, well, j value is nothing but a j value in the fourth location. Okay, j value in the fourth location. See j in the fourth location. Previous example, j pointing the fourth location. Okay, return a value 4. So return 4 is assigned for S. Okay, 4 is assigned for S. Then quicksort of A to S minus 1. A to S minus 1 means S minus 1 is 3. Okay, S minus 1 is 3. So this is separate list up to this. S minus 1. S value is 4. 4 minus 1, 3. This is separate list. And next one, S plus 1. S plus 1 is a 4. Okay, S plus 1 means 4 plus 1, 5. 5 to 7. This is separate list. In the middle, you're going to store your pivot element. This will be divided like this. Okay, this is the divide and conquer strategy applied in the quicksort algorithm. Okay, that's all about the algorithmic explanation. The next video we're going to discuss about the analysis of quicksort.